Hey and welcome back to the French Bulldog official YouTube channel. Sometimes we do not realize that playing is as vital to Frenchies as eating and drinking. Frenchies tend to want playtime as much as they want food, especially French Bulldogs. They tend to enjoy short playtimes repeatedly all through the day except in hot weather. They could suffer heat stroke when exposed to the much hot weather. French Bulldogs, unlike other dogs, are not suited for running a long distance because of the kind of skull they have. There are specific periods that you might have to consider indoor playtime, especially during extreme weather conditions. Caring for French Bulldogs is entirely different than caring for other dogs. It is mostly because Frenchies are unique, exceptional breeds. This brings us to the question this blog ought to answer: how much play does your French Bulldog need to be happy? Just as a quick note, you should know that playtime should be different for your puppy French Bulldog and your adult French Bulldog. Since playtime is important to both, yet it involves a lot more with your adult French Bulldog. 6-month-old Frenchie pup should at least have 30 minutes of playtime, twice every day, and it differs from French Bulldogs at different ages. Another key point to note is the fact that you don't create a routine with just one playtime in a day. It should be repeated when it involves this breed. Does it already seem scary? Like too much work? Well, it isn't. If anything, it should be something to look forward to. A few minutes repeatedly every day is enough to keep your French Bulldog happy. All you need to remember is this dog doesn't like to be alone, and it sure doesn't like not playing or exercising. It would help if you took this into a note. There isn't too much play for your French Bulldog, but of course there can be too little play. I hope you get this. It's more like you cannot have an overdose of playtime with the right kind of exercise with your French Bulldog. But it is very much possible that your dog doesn't get to play enough to make them happy. It isn't scary or too much work. Remember, you don't have to go outside. You could walk your dog once or twice a day, and the rest of the playtime could be indoors. For the walk, you could take your French Bulldog along when going to get coffee or going to a grocery store. You wouldn't just be walking your Frenchie, you would be brightening up people's day. Who wouldn't be happy to see a cute-looking Frenchie? So your outside walks could be for about 10 to 15 minutes, or just how long it takes you to get to the coffee shop or the grocery store. It is possible, especially with French Bulldogs. Remember, they aren't wired to run or take long walks. It could make them sick. It would help if you always kept in mind that the weather condition for a walk cannot be too hot or too cold. This is why you have to keep your dog busy with indoor activities. You could also take your French Bulldog to a dog park to keep your Frenchie happy. Frenchies loves to play with other dogs. This might be the best option after a short walk, taking your Frenchie to meet other dogs and to play with them. When having playtime, you will have to watch out always for any sign of tiredness that your Frenchie may show. Once it looks like your Frenchie is tired, you should consider taking a break. Have your Frenchie's water ready during playtime. It's essential, just like water is for humans during exercise. Indoor playtime in the summer is better off in an air-conditioned room. Remember, you do not want your Frenchie to get too hot. Well, I doubt we can say there is a perfect playtime routine to keep your French Bulldog happy, but I'm quite confident that repeated short playtime is enough to make your dog happy, or make a play routine that works perfectly for you and your Frenchie. Allowing your Frenchie to get proper exercise is a great way to take care of your fur child. But there are plenty of other ways to keep your Frenchie healthy without over-exercising them. If you need some new ideas of ways to keep your Frenchie happy, check out our blog called 5 Things You Can Do Right Now to Make Your Frenchie Feel Loved. Thanks for stopping by. We hope you enjoyed today's video. If you love our educational content, consider subscribing.